Hey all, my name is Paul Borosky and I am the owner of Quality Business Plan. And today what I'd like to do is give you all some tips and tricks on how to write a sub shop or sandwich shop business plan, as well as how to construct a basic financial model that may be used later on to create your profit and loss statement, as well as your pro forma income statement for the next 5 years. So the way the video is going to work out is first and foremost, I'm going to get ahead and give you all a little bit of background about me, who I am, what I do, and why I do it. From that point in time, we're going to then touch on a couple of tips and tricks in relation to the company information section, as well as a profit and loss section for your business plan. All right, so with that said, let's zip through this little PowerPoint presentation I've got concocted for you. So again, my name is Paul Borosky, owner of Quality Business Plan. I am a business writer, specifically a business plan writer. So if y'all would enjoy or would you prefer to avoid the trials and tribulations of writing your own business plan, please pick up the phone, give me a call, send me a text, send me an email. I'd be delighted to write the business plan for you. If you're looking for some books on helping you write your business plan, I do have some books published online, specifically on Amazon. So just go to Amazon.com, plug in my name, and voila, you'll be able to find a wide array of books published by me in reference to business plan writing. And then finally, I am an adjunct professor and subject matter expert for both business and finance. So if you do need some help with your financial projections, your business plan's all ready to go, but those financial projections are tripping you up, again, be delighted to help you in that regard as well. All right, so with that said and done, let's talk about your sub shop or your sandwich shop business plan. So tip number one, company description. When you are writing your business plan or even designing your company for the sandwich shop, try to tie in the theme with your sandwiches or with your menu items. You know, an example of this would be the Roadhouse, the Texas Roadhouse, and how they have the ambiance of Texas. And then what they do is they'll tie in their sandwich or their menu items with Texas themed names. So when you do that, what you're doing is you're really building an overall ambiance for your location, and you can do that with a sub shop or a sandwich shop as well as with larger restaurants. So just keep that in mind. If you're able to tie in the decor with the sub names, then do that, because all you're going to do is you're going to be building the ambiance, and also make sure to summarize it and state that you are tying in the theme as well as your menu items. Make sure you document that and state that in your business plan, because it's going to add credibility and it's going to help the reader understand the totality of what you're trying to accomplish, not just with your menu items, but also with the decor. Next, when you're writing your company description section for your business plan, make sure to introduce brief statistics in relations to your industry, and make sure you pepper that into your company description section as well as throughout your business plan. You know, for example, fast food industry right now in the U.S. is about $296.5 billion industry with a revenue growth of 3% annually. I would include both of those statistics somewhere in the company information section. When you do that, you're adding credibility to the document. It's saying, look, I've done the research and here it is, and make sure you show your sources as footnotes. And again, it's going to add credibility. It's going to show that the document is research, it's credible, and you can prove it just by going to the links in the footnotes. Also, what it's going to do, it's going to present you as a business plan writer as an expert in the industry. It's going to show, yeah, I've done this research, I know about the industry. Not only can I operate a sandwich shop or a sub shop, but I know the industry, I know the trends, I know where it's going, I know where it's been, and I can see how I can exploit some opportunities in the marketplace. So there's a couple different benefits to utilize when you're doing the company description section and you're including your statistics in there. All right, next is going to be tip number two, financial projections. When you are doing your business plan, you do want to include financial projections for the next 12 months, maybe 24 months, and then also your income statement for the next 5 years. Now, this video is not going to capture all, it's not going to be able to, there's just not enough time for me to go through and show you how to construct a financial model that's going to accomplish all of those feats, those Herculean feats. However, what I can do is this little basic model right here. It took me about 10-15 minutes to create. This just uses just a few variables, and I'll go over those in just a minute. But once you include these variables, you build the model. You're going to be able to change some of these variables, whether it be the sales price, the monthly fixed cost, or even the days in a month. You can change these numbers, and then as you change them, you're going to be able to see what's going to happen to your revenues as well as your net profits. So the way this is constructed, I break it up into three different segments, which is going to be your revenue segment up top. In the middle is going to be your monthly fixed cost, and then your monthly profits downstairs. The way this is constructed is I base it off a customer ticket. So how many customers are you going to have walking in your door? And for this example, I'm saying we're going to have 64 customers coming in the door. The average sales price can be about 15 bucks, and then the average variable cost can be about $3. Once we have those variables put in, then we can calculate the gross profits, which is simply subtracting the variable cost from the sales price, gives us 12 bucks. And then we're going to take that $12, which is the gross profit, multiply it by the 64, and it gives us a total gross profit of $768. The next step is going to take that 768, multiply it by 30, and that's going to give us a monthly revenue of 23,040 bucks. Once we have that number, we're going to grab it, pull it down here into our third section, top line. Next thing what we need to do is we need to figure out what our monthly fixed costs are going to be. For this example, I've identified costs for lease, labor, utilities, marketing, supplies, accounting, legal, insurance, and then the wonderful miscellaneous. I'll take all that information, add it up, sum it up, put it at the bottom, and then once I've got that, for this example again, 12,150, I'll drop that into the second line of my monthly profits. Now the final step is going to be to calculate the monthly profits. We're just going to do that by taking our $23,040, deducting the $12,150, gives us a net profits of $10,890. So what does this all mean to us? This means that once we have this financial model all set up and intertwined, we can start changing our customers. So let's say if we think we're going to have 60 customers instead of 64 customers, we just change that 64 to 60, and then all this information is going to update. It's going to help us identify how many customers we need to get in the door, what the average sales price needs to be, and once we identify those two variables, as long as we keep our costs under control, we can pretty much identify closely what our net profits are going to be. So it's a great little model to help us focus on number of customers and average sales price, and that's going to inevitably give us our net profits that we're seeking. All right, so hopefully that information was helpful. So in summary, when you write your business plan, make sure to follow a proven format. For example, for a sub shop business plan, I do offer a sandwich shop business plan template for sale on my website. It's got the industry research already done. It's got a financial model that's constructed for, or it's optimized and modified for the sandwich shop industry. And it's just got a Word document where you fill in the blank, put your information in there, and within 30 minutes you're usually ready, you're off to the races with your sandwich shop business plan. Next, if you do want a custom written business plan, please feel free to visit my website, qualitybusinessplan.com/business plan prices. All right, so hopefully this information was helpful. If you like the video, feel free to give me a thumbs up on YouTube. And as always, go out there and make a little bit of money. Thank you.